Beware of the trolls. Stop listening to the trolls. Stay tuned. We'll talk about it. God bless you this morning, friend. This is yours truly, Pastor Nate, and it is my absolute pleasure that I can come and speak with you. I pray that this video finds you exceptionally well this morning. You saw the topic. I want you to come close and I want you to listen before you get your day started. Beware of the trolls. Those of you who are operating in the YouTube environment, you somewhat have an idea what a troll is. But maybe some of you who are listening, you might not know what a troll is. You're like, Pastor Nate, why are you bringing this to us this morning? What is a troll? Well, I'm glad you asked. A troll is someone who creates discord and dissension, right? In a relationship, among friends, among family, among co-workers. If you have a relationship, that troll's primary purpose is to go in there and to spread lies and rumors to tear that relationship apart, right? This happens primarily in a social media circle. We see this on YouTube. You have rivalries among content creators, big YouTube or social media influencers, and you have followers and subscribers that will go from chat to chat, trolling and causing confusion. Well, we can apply that same logic in many areas of our life. Sometimes we're being trolled in our day-to-day life. It's someone who is purposefully controversial. Yes. That's what a troll is. And what really spurred this conversation was I was watching a live a couple days ago, and there was a troll in the chat, and the content creator was actually listening and looking at what the troll was saying, and the troll was just causing so much havoc, so much chaos and scuttlebutt that the content creator was actually listening, getting upset, and the content creator wasn't looking at the true followers. See, that's what a troll does. They get you off track, and they are so convincing that they'll attract your attention, and the people who've been around you and the people who love you, they'll distract you from listening to the people who have your back. Isn't that something? See how much power we give trolls? Well, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to correct that this morning in this upload. Sometimes we have people who troll our families. They like to come in and tear families apart, maybe because they're jealous, or maybe because they don't like a certain family member and they're in your ear. So you better be careful when people come in your ear and tell you stuff. You know your family's been there for you, some of your families. Now, we can't speak for all family members, and you're gonna have a troll to come in and try to break that up. In your marriage, you have trolls who always come in marriages trying to break marriages apart. You know, I saw your husband at this hotel. Girl, I don't know, you might want to check that out. Or, hey man, I saw your wife look like she was flirting. You know how we do. We put things in people's ear. And if we're not careful, we'll believe the troll. And if somebody comes and tells you something to try to break that relationship up, look, before I act, before I get mad, let me pick up the phone. Let me go over homegirl's house. Let me go over homeboy's house and say, hey, somebody said this and that and the third. Now, me and you good. I didn't want to believe, but I'm just letting you know, is that true or not? Go ahead and go to them. The Bible teaches us how to do that. Go to your sister and brother. Don't just fly off the handle and believe what other people say, because it's going to make you look real bad in these streets if it ain't true. Verify. Always verify before you act, because in many cases, the troll has an agenda to separate, divide, and to destroy your relationship. In many cases, trolls are not happy, right? And they're miserable. And what happens? Misery loves company. So they're going to try to pull you into their misery. Now, this behavior just didn't start. It went way back in the garden. Y'all remember, you probably know where I'm going. The serpent. God gave specific instructions to not to eat of a particular tree. You can eat of all the other trees in the garden, but friend, this particular one, Do not eat. God specifically laid it out. He made it so plain that a fool can't err. Woo! Somebody know what I'm talking about this morning. But here's this troll, the serpent, the snake. He comes and tells Eve, it's found in Genesis 3 and 4, contrary to what God said. Now God, the creator, the one who made them, the one who loves them, right, had already given them instructions. So you got this serpent that's going to come and say something different. He says that God will not destroy you if you eat of this tree. Now, God had already told him, if you eat, you're going to surely die. I mean, he told you the consequences. But the snake came, or the serpent came, and told him something different. And it distracted Eve, right? She bit of the fruit, gave to her husband, and now we're in trouble today. And many of us suffering right now because of that very trolling moment. That's why we have to deal with certain curses today according to the word of God. So a troll can get you in trouble, friend. Look, if God tells me something, anybody else comes along behind that and tell me something different, is a troll. And I'm not going to listen to the troll. I'm not going to listen to the wolf. The scripture says the sheep. Hear me, friend. The sheep know me. They hear my voice. And the stranger or the troll, they will not follow. Stop following the trolls. Stop listening to the troll, right? I listen to God. You got trolls in your churches, preachers who are preaching a false doctrine, false prophets. Listen, friend, we better get in the word because there's a lot of trolls out there in the churches. Y'all don't like this kind of teaching. Yes. Friend, I pray that this exhortation bless you this morning. Now listen, before I close, tonight is Tuesday. Yes, what does that mean? That means the Smart Show will be live tonight. Listen, set your alarm in case if the notifications don't go out. I want you to not meet me here, but I want you to beat me here at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all show Pastor Nate some love. Last week, y'all were in the live when we were talking about fasting, and I appreciate that. So I want you to come on out tonight. Yes, tell everybody. Don't be selfish. Share the video. Send it to your friends and families. Send it to content creators. Tell them to come on out to the Smart Show tonight. We're going to be talking about the attraction of the enemy. Woo. I was in a live a couple days ago. We were talking about enemies, talking about loving your enemies and different things of that nature. And I felt the need to talk about that. In the meantime, in between time, be at peace and not in pieces. And I'll see you tonight.